Almost all Warframes can do higher level missions right now, especially Steel Path levels with all the things that have been added to the game. From the Helminth system, to the new weapon arcanes, and even with the new mods that do not just make Warframes survive, but also achieve kills in the fastest time possible. However, some players, especially those new ones, struggle with Steel Path levels not because of those dumb enemies, but because of those acolytes that have the power to kill you with their abilities. My most hated ones are both Malice and Violence. Malice is irritating because of his ability to form a mag bubble on players that attracts all damage to you. And then, there's Violence that cancels all your Warframe abilities. But don't worry, as there are ways to counter them, and if you enjoy Steel Essence farming, and want to do an endless run without getting bothered by those pesky acolytes, then here are some of the best counters for them. Beginning with Harrow's Condemn ability, which is also part of the Helminth system. Condemn can stun lock all acolytes in place, and they can't move for the whole duration, allowing you to easily kill them with any weapons that you like. You can also regenerate shield in the process, and if acolytes do move, then all you need to do is recast Condemn so they will be stun lock again. By the way, the builds I am using for this video are shown near the end of this video. So, if you are kind of curious about the builds, then check it out later at the end. For now, let's proceed to another great counter, which is the Ensnare ability of Korra, which is also a part of the Helminth system. Ensnare is often used by players for grouping setup, and players who used this kind of setup won't have any problem with acolytes. Once acolytes get ensnared, they can't move, just like what Condemn does to them. In that duration, you can easily hit them with any weapons that you deem useful. The next best counter for acolytes is Gloom, which is, by the way, a part of the Helminth system, and you can use this ability in your favorite Warframe. The only thing that is problematic with Gloom compared to Ensnare and Condemn is that it drains energy per second. It's best used with Hildrin, since you can infinitely use Gloom, at a max slow percentage by the way, without having the problem of energy drain, for as long as you are casting her pillage to maintain her shields. At a high slow percentage, even just 80%, acolytes will be super slow that they can't even react to what you are doing to them. It's super fun to see acolytes get super slowed by the ability, and you can just kill them with anything you want. But in my opinion, the best counter, and probably my most preferred ability, is Banshee's Silence. The thing with Silence is that it locks or cancels the acolyte's abilities, and sometimes, they just stand in place doing nothing. Silence is a great subsume ability, because it's the one you use to level up your Warframe in the normal star chart Telsto Saturn Exterminate with the Kuva Brahma Carpet Bombing, and with the Savage Silence Augment. In case you need Steel Essence fast, then you can rely on the Silence ability to counter acolytes. Take note that you don't need the Savage Silence Augment. All you need is the base ability, and acolytes will go dumb. If you don't have these abilities, or prefer not to waste resources, then you can always trust the Magus Lockdown Arcane for Operators. The Operator Arcane can stun lock acolytes for 4 seconds, and if they move, you can just recast Magus Lockdown again to stun them in place. It's the most universal method in countering acolytes if you don't have the abilities I have mentioned earlier, or don't want to waste things on the Helminth system. Now, I would love to hear what are the things you use to counter Steel Path acolytes and continue running survival runs and farm Steel Essence for as long as you want. Let's discuss this in the comment section below, and I hope to see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.